So, I mean, here, we'll give everybody a look. I mean, it looks, you can tell it's not whey protein.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell it's something different. So the whole thing with the vegan protein, there's probably two reasons why people drink it. Two main reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Vegans drink it because it's vegan.
Mm-hmm.
And then other people drink it because of the macros.
Yeah.
And then one more, third. This, I mean, it didn't fuck with my belly whenever we were drinking it earlier, but this will be a little bit of a test.
Mm-hmm.
See how it messes with my belly, if anything at all. So there's a few reasons. Well, it looks like a fucking vegan protein. Tell you what, we did try some really fucking shitty vegan proteins.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah, some other brands.
Straight trash.
Yeah.
Bro, the consistency.
Yeah, it's great.
The consistency is, I love a good thick shake.
Mm-hmm.
Not thick like Dean, thick like this.
Not thick like you can hold it over your head.
Not like a Dairy Queen Blizzard.
Yeah.
I like Dairy Queen.
I mean,
I haven't really seen many vegan actually, I haven't seen any that have the digestive enzyme.
well, I mean, we put a digestive enzyme in all, and I just did this with my right hand. I can't lick my finger.
You can't get the...
I can't get it to my face.
Can't bend his arm.
So I can feed myself with like a longer utensil, as you can see.
Do you use like a long kitchen utensil to eat?
I use the biggest fork we have. See?
Yep.
I can feed myself with a fork.
Not much leverage there.
Still don't have a whole lot of strength. Like shaking this.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, use the left.
I hope that lid
Man,
doesn't pop.
man, the trust there. Just like the Ziploc
Just like
baggie
the
thing.
Ziplocs, the
Oh,
trust.
it scares the shit out of me.
Good. We stellar shaker bottles.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
It tastes like you concoct that yourself.
The consistency of this is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mixed it with fucking water. Awesome. No way, dude. This is.
I'm excited for those that do take other regular vegan
If
protein.
you drink vegan protein, if you're a vegan protein person,
Yeah.
and you're having a hard time finding one, bro, this is outstanding. If you're paleo, keto, we're gonna find out about belly. Because, I mean, we were taste testing everything. I haven't had a full shake of it yet, just because I like FarmFed.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, this consistency is out of hand. I don't remember it being like this.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, it's delicious.
What a...
I mean, in the zero net carbs, like
That's what I mean.
It's so huge. I can add peanut butter now to get more fat and not be worried about the added carbs.
I was worried about rushing around the house because I needed to get out, and then I'm like, I was going to blend one up, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll just have it plain, because I was going to do peanut butter, banana, and a little bit of oats in there, because I don't mind having the extra calories, and but fuck that, dude, this is fire.
Yep.
The consistency is incredible.
Guys are gonna like it.
Bro, I like it.
Yeah.
I like the taste of it. Whenever we were doing this, I'm not, bro, axe and sledge is my shit. Everything about it. But we know that there is a huge demographic of people, and we need to separate the two companies. And, like, it was all natural is the way to go. People ask, are we ever going to do something with no artificial sweeteners, no artificial flavoring, vegan, the whole nine on that end. And axe and sledge is not that. It is, like, me.
Yeah.
This shit is fucking way better than I thought. The Keto Flow, patented BHB salts. Again, is that what you drink it? You drink it every day, what, twice a day?
At least once. At least once. That's like, it's replacing my like midday coffee that I've been doing. Yeah. Yep. Because it's just...
You don't drink caffeine very much in the middle of the day, except for seventh gear before a run.
Yeah. Yeah. I drink most of my caffeine in the morning. And then I'm good. I'm good all day.
Hey, I might make a bold statement right now.
Let's hear it.
I really like the consistency of this.
Yeah.
Like, it's sweet. It's not bland cardboard bullshit flavor.
No, it is sweet.
This is the consistency that I like. I never thought I'd say that. I feel like I'm kind of breaking the law right now.
Think about like if you branch into other sides of veganism.
Go fuck yourself. Okay? I'm still going to go eat a fucking steak just because I said I like the
I mean, all of a sudden, like, I don't know, you're going to cut back on the red meat. You like this shake?
I had to cut back on red meat. I'm being forced to. My blood work looked like shit. Fuck you guys.
Man, breaking news: Seth is vegan.
Fuck God. Suck my dick. No. No.
Can't be saying that.
No. I'm thoroughly impressed.
The strawberry's fire as well. She made me strawberry fat bombs covered in dark chocolate, like chocolate covered strawberry with the vegan protein. It's awesome.
I'm legit. The samples we did, the samples of everything, it wasn't that consistency.
I think it's
maybe we added more water to it in the flavor. You don't get a strong peanut butter flavor. There is peanut butter, but just bro, the banana in it is the more dominant. But it is like, I mean, banana peanut butter shakes are. Vanilla banana peanut butter is my fucking go-to shake with FarmFed with that quarter cup of oats. It's my fucking favorite shake.
Yep.
That has that taste to it.
Well, it has that consistency, like you blend
Strawberry
it
have
up.
that consistency too?
Yeah.
I can't wait to make Pep make more flavors.
It's like if you blend oats. It's like almost like that.
I don't know.
The texture's not there, but like it's just
like
thick.
silky smooth. Silky smooth. That's what I feel like velvet. I love velvet. You like velvet, Shane?
I like velvet.
Good.
Makes you sweat. Makes
especially
me sweat
red
a little
velvet.
bit.
You can afford that heat now. You lost fucking 50 pounds and you're not Fat Neck Bob anymore.
Oh, thank God.
How about how much funny everybody was making fun of that fucking
Oh
Fat
yeah,
Neck comment?
yeah. That's a fucking riot. I didn't.
But it's true.
I didn't even really like acknowledge it when you said it.
Listen, the pictures that so last night.
What do you got?
So last night, Hannah had some pregnancy issues here. We had to go to the hospital. She's okay. She's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But we were there pretty much all night. I'm a little strung out right now. I can tell. I can feel it in my eyes. I didn't get home till the fucking birds were chirping. Let's put it that way.
All right, so I was up.
So yes,
I was already up.
I was watching the sunrise when I was pulling in the driveway. It was a fucking rough night. But everything's good. Baby's still healthy. She's still healthy. But I was sitting there last night just going through stuff on my phone because I had to stay awake. I didn't want to fall asleep. She's going through some pains, and I didn't want to fall asleep. So there was a guy that was like, hey, he's like, I just went through all of the podcast episodes and he was referring to the Fat Neck Bob comment.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just went through all of the episodes, and Bob did have a fat neck, and he has chiseled, crazy jawline, was complimenting you over and over. And I'm like,
Man,
I can't wait to tell Bob.
That is amazing.
He was so pumped up. He's like, bro, he did work. And I'm like, fuck yeah, he's doing work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Dude, I didn't even, I know I feel so much better. I look so much better, but I didn't know till I scrolled back through my IG and saw like the first podcast clip I put up. And I'm like,
you look at you from January to now. People are like, you look like two different people.
It's wild.
Yes, absolutely.
These things are out without me smiling.
Yeah, the dimples. I that's why Kim loves it. Whenever she talks about your dimples, I'm like, that's what got her.
Yep.
That's what got her.
Her and my mom, they talk about them a lot.
Such
Make me feel special.
You're like a growing boy still.
Yep.
Right? Don't you feel like that whenever you get that compliment?
She'll be like, there's my handsome boy. I'm like, oh, Mom.
Mom. Man. I have a strong cup of coffee. I didn't try. I think I might have to dabble over there. I didn't try that. What are you drinking again? It's Black Rifle coffee.
Yeah, it's the Escape Goat.
Escape Goat.
Yeah.
Like Escape from L.A. or Escape from New York with Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell was awesome.
Badass.
Big fan.
Yep.
Big fan. But no, I'm drinking that. It's Beyond Black from Black Rifle Coffee in little Keurig cups.
Yep. I hate that.
I know. That's why I keep fucking saying it. I love just mispronunciating anything I can just to fuck with everybody, get a rise out of it.
Yep.
Got to. It's good times. Oh, man. I tell you what, I am all fucked up right now in the head.
Yeah.
I feel like I just pulled an all-nighter and did a little bit of cocaine, but I didn't do any of that stuff. I'm just getting older.
Like, do you have the little bit of a guilt type thing?
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
It was horrible this morning. It was really fucking bad this morning.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, really fucking bad. I'm laying there and like, I'm hearing the birds chirp as I'm closing my eyes and being like, I've only done this. I haven't done this in so long, and it like gave me immediate anxiety.
Yeah.
Like my heart started beating a little faster, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on, Seth? You're fine. You didn't do drugs. You didn't do anything wrong. You're not going to get fired from your job.
Right.
Like, you're okay, dude. Just chill out. It was tough.
I get that way. If I don't fall asleep by a certain time, I get so much anxiety.
Do you?
Yes. Yeah, because I'm like, it's how I was when I was younger. I was so, if I was late for school or late for work, or like that was my biggest fear or phobia. Like, I hated being late for shit. And if I didn't get like my right sleep and it fucked that up and it fucked my whole day up, it gives me such bad anxiety. Like the guilt thing. Like, fuck, dude, why did I see 6 a.m. come around?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, I didn't close my eyes until about 5:30 this morning. It was tough. It was fucking tough. But nope, that's part of it, and we're good.
That's
Everything's good. I'm good.
Yep.
I just have that weird feeling. Isn't it crazy?
You're doing great though.
I mean, I know that getting a little bit older, that's a real thing.
Yeah, getting older.
Getting older, that's real. Like, freak accident, fucking tore my tricep hitting the brakes on a bike, fucking like everything, like just you name it. Getting older, and I mean, I've literally beat the fuck out of myself my entire life. Like, I like to think, I was saying this to Hannah the other day about, how this was a blessing. We'll get into it a little bit. I'll be a little open right now. Fuck it. My blood work, Dr. Prisk, before the surgery, he's like, Seth, we got to get blood work done. We got to look at you, see how you're doing, make sure you're good. And he's like, and also, he was open right out of the gate. He's like, you need to stop taking as much testosterone. We're going to lower your dose. No reason to take a bunch of shit. We need you to make sure that this recovery goes well. Yeah. And I'm like, Doc, no, I completely agree. No problem. So we looked at my blood work, and hemoglobin's a little high. My hemocrit's a little high. Liver enzymes were elevated. Kidney function, a little elevated. So my testosterone wasn't that great, though, which indicates something else. Well, that's a whole nother subject that pissed me off. I think everybody just figured it out. But had to go get everything tested, and my blood work didn't look the greatest, so I had to, everything being elevated, red blood cell count, had to go get blood drained, get myself straightened out. That's the whole, my iron was through the roof. There's no way I was going to be able to donate blood. Turns out this is a very common problem amongst bodybuilders. So recently got my blood drained, went to the doctor, a phlebotomist, or a hematologist, got a phlebotomy, blood taken out of the body. Everything is looking much better than it did 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, good.
Okay, but I wanted to bring this up because any bodybuilders out there that aren't getting their blood work done, I'll even say that I didn't get my blood work done probably about a year, year and a half. Yeah. Probably about a year and a half. That's a problem, Seth.
Yep.
So with this whole thing happening to my tricep, me tearing my tricep, it's a blessing in disguise. Because whenever I went to the hematologist, he said, Seth, he says, you're a healthy guy. He's like, these numbers are slightly elevated. He's like, you don't have anything to freak out about. He's like, with these numbers, though, if you continue at this rate, whenever you're 50, 55, that's what concerns me. So, and I mean, talking to somebody that was just upfront and forward with me, I was like, thank you for being very honest. He's like, dude, he says, you could go on, nothing could happen. You could be perfectly fine. He's like, but me personally, he's like, I'm telling you this because I'd like to see this straighten out so we can get you, because I know your lifestyle. He's like, I deal with lots of you guys. He's like, 95% of you guys don't listen at all. I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm almost blocking you out right now. But at the end of the day, where I was going with this was, I'm a little bit of a fucking head case. I'm a little bit of a fucking, my foot's going on the gas pedal. Mm-hmm. I don't like slowing down. This slowed me down, and then having good people sit down and go through everything and learn a lot more about it, yes. Anybody out there that hasn't got their blood work done recently, I can't suggest it highly enough. Go get your fucking blood work done.
Yep.
Go find an HRT doctor. Go find a hematologist. Go find a good one that it's just so you can get your blood work done. You need to donate blood every so often. Your blood will thicken. If you are taking steroids, your blood will thicken. Your red blood cell count will go up. Your hematocrit will go up. Your blood will get thicker. You will have more blood in your body. That's how you throw strokes.
Yeah.
Throw clot, have stroke. John Meadows has had some. He just had a heart attack. Mm-hmm. Great guy in his late 40s. He's had a ton of health problems, so I don't know if it's directly related. Which I don't know, John. I'm not. No, don't everybody go like, oh, Seth's saying that. Here's my thing. With what we do, everybody needs to pay attention to their health. Mm-hmm. Can't stress it enough. And when I was talking to Hannah about everything, like tearing my tricep, all this shit, bro, I'm not like a goody two shoes. Mm-hmm. I'm not like everything's easy going. No, I'm kind of a fucking psychopath. I didn't know that. Like, I just realized that I just do crazy shit my entire life, even growing up. Drank and did a bunch of drugs in college. Trained like an animal. Took a bunch of fucking gear. Became a pro bodybuilder. Like, you name it. Like, I just kept fucking hammering myself. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, okay, time to pump the fucking brakes, Seth.
Yeah.
Let's get you all squared away.
Yep.
So I don't mind right now being 215 pounds. Kind of like it. I might not like it in like 6 months and be like, I'm going to get fucking jacked again. Blood work looks great. So, but those are things that I don't feel like I'd be doing my due diligence with this podcast if I didn't mention this and talk to people about it, because in the reality of, in the grand scheme of life, bro, your health is everything. Mm-hmm. I say personally with me, like, bro, if I wouldn't have done the things I've done, I wouldn't be in this position. Yeah. So I can't regret it. I can only sit here and say, get your shit together.
Yep.
Pay attention. Do a better job of taking care of yourself. And I preach these things, but even me, I lose track of it sometimes. What'd you do? Get the same phone call I did?
800 numbers.
Oh.
Like crazy.
Oh, they're fucking hammering me right now, too.
Yeah.
Hitting the credit.
Yep. Fuckers.
Cocksuckers. So maybe I should just do vegan for a while.
Maybe.
I tell you what, though. So that was the thing. My the high iron count.
Yeah.
That's why Prisk was like, hey, dude, back off the red meat. How often do you eat red meat? I'm like, once a day. And he's like, Seth, cut it out. He's like, stop it. I was like, I do cardio, though. And he's like, it's not enough, you fucking asshole. Your diet is everything.
Yeah.
So me, I don't eat too bad, but I eat a lot of red meat. Mm-hmm. I regularly, I took 500 mgs a test, and 2 I use a growth. Pretty much that's what I take. Mm-hmm. And I was like, why is it that we're having this? Why is it that this issue is arising now? And he's like, it's not just arising now. You fucking had this problem. He's like, it's not like it's just coming out of the blue. He's like, if you would have got your blood work done 6 months ago, same shit would have said that.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Oh, so he's like, this is just use over years and years and years of things. He's like, that's why you get your blood work done regularly. I'm like, I know these things. And he's like, then why aren't you doing it? I'm like, because I don't want to fucking hear you talk.
Yep.
I hate it.
I know.
It's like, nobody wants to do that shit.
I'm bad with it, too.
So my thing was, the greatest part about this whole process and why I'm like glorifying it so much, Dr. Prisk is an outstanding guy. Mm-hmm. The hematologist he sent me to, outstanding fucking guy. They're understanding, they're working with me, and they know what type of lifestyle I've lived, mm-hmm. and they're not passing judgment. They're just like, Seth, this is what we got to do.
Yeah. This
is what we're gonna do. This is the path you need to be on. Mm-hmm. This is what I need you to do so we can see where you're going. So there's no like that shitty judgment from a fucking doctor giving you shit about something.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, yes. But with you, mm-hmm. I want to see your blood work.
I was just going to say.
The keto?
We were talking yesterday about
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see what it looks like.
I do too. I mean, I eat a red meat every day.
You
I eat
eat
butter, fat,
bacon, grease,
bacon.
like losing weight, never felt better. What's your blood work look like?
Yep.
I'd love to see it.
I want to know. I mean, there's a ton of science that if you're not eating these carbohydrates and you're running this type of diet, that it should not be affecting my cholesterol, my triglycerides. It should not be affecting it.
Nope.
And if it is, I think I'll be able to maybe figure out which fat source is fucking up my shit.
Yeah, just run the experiment with like that. But I can't.
I'm curious, man.
I'm stupid curious because I don't eat bad foods. I don't eat a bunch of trash. Like the snacks that I do eat, everything I do, I eat in moderation. So it's not like I'm a binge eater. So it's me. I think it's all the adverse problems that I have are directly correlated to just me taking gear for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think a handful of pretzels is causing a problem.
No.
I don't think a couple cookies here and there is causing the problem. I think maybe 12 ounces of red meat a day and years of fucking for a good bit there I abused the shit out of stuff.
Yeah.
So you know, and it's but that's like I say, that's the lifestyle I chose, and I don't regret it at all because I love my life and I love what I have. But it makes you reevaluate some stuff, especially whenever you think about and see the things that happen to some other people, like John Meadows. Like that was a big wake up call for me. And anybody that says it wasn't, it's a fucking liar. Anybody that John Meadows is one of the fucking best people we have in this industry. Super guy, outstanding father, God-fearing man, just a good dude. Like he's gonna beat the fuck out of you in the gym, and then like he invites you over for a dinner and just tell you how great everything is. He's like another version of Mike O'Hearn. You know what I mean? Just a super guy with a great family. Those types of things are just gonna scare anybody. So, but that's right now I've lost. Hannah is on my shit because she's 10 years younger than me, and she's like a worrywart, only 100 times worse. So like me, like having some type of adverse problem, oh my God, the world's gonna end. You can't have any problems. I need you to be healthy for a long time. I can't disagree with her.
Yeah.
You know, she's 10 years younger than me. We're about to have a little baby boy.
Yep.
And again, I'm having a baby boy. I think I'd like to be around for another 30 years. That'd be a plus.
Yeah.
And so she's on my shit. On my shit. She makes me salads twice a day.
I've seen you walking around with big salads.
She brings me salads. She's like, you need to eat more vegetables and not so much meat. And I'm like, I like meat though. And she's like, I don't want to hear that you're eating red meat. I'm like, I get steaks once a week. And she's like, yes, we'll eat steaks once a week. Other than that, you're getting chicken. Like we got the chicken, pork, lean pork, and then fucking fish.
Yep.
She bought fish. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't want that shitty fish in my house. She's like, you need to eat it. I'm like, God damn it.
All right.
I like that though, taking care of me.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling.
It
like
is.
someone looking out for your health and wanting you to be around. It makes you feel special. And then I get in this schizophrenic Seth and I go the other direction and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm going to get jacked and juicy and fucking loving life. Let's go. Settle down, Seth.
I'm so bad at gauging how much like steak I'm eating. I'm like, oh, that's 8 ounces. And it's like 16 ounces.
Yes. We had Steak River Farms. We had those little ribeye fillets. They were 6 ounce. They were great. I had like a couple bites. I had fucking pork chops. The other white meat.
Yeah.
Chicken.
I got some pulled out. They're defrosted now.
Really?
I'm going to make them tonight. Yeah. Kim's gone for the weekend.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Guys' night out.
She's like, are you going to be okay? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, I kind of take care of you every day. I'm like, I know. I was like, I'll be okay
like
for
a small child.
I was like, it's one weekend. She's like, are you going to be able to like cook food and stuff? I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, yeah. I was like, how'd you get through nursing school? I was like, I was home cooking and slaving over the stove.
I was taking care of your ass.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I took care of you.
She's like, okay, you tell me that. Like, I still came home from class and did all the dishes and all the shit.
Whatever makes you feel better.
Yep.
How funny is it about guys that we like think we're capable of so many things, and we are. I was a single dad for a while. Okay, I did a good job.
Yep.
But I did not do a woman's job. There's a level of care and just there's a level up.
I know.
That I don't hit.
Me either.
I just don't.
She's like, do you know how to run the dishwasher? I'm like, yeah. She's like,
I can scrub them.
She's like, did you ever start this dishwasher? I'm like, no. I was like, I seriously have never started it.
Fuck no.
They're a year and 4 months now. She's like, look, you hit normal, start, you close it.
You're like, all I've done is ever slap you on the ass and tell you keep cleaning. That's all I'm good at. That's a pull start. Let's go.
Yeah,
How fucking degrading. Dickhead.
Or like we spent the day together on Tuesday. I mean, most of the morning, and just because we never really do that, and we were out doing some running around, and I don't know, like she takes so long to leave the house, right? Where I'm just standing there like, why can't we just get in the fucking car? And then I'm watching her, I'm realizing, okay, she's cleaning up all the shit, making sure it's all back in its place, and I'm waiting here impatient where I could just be helping her like clean up, and
Like, no,
she's like, who do you think does this? I'm like, I know you do it. I was like, do we have to do it right now? I was like, I'm kind of in a rush.
It just kind of happens. Can we just leave it and come back to it? No, we're
That's
not
why I
leaving
said, I was
a
like,
dirty
can we
house.
just do this later? She's like, yeah, when you just want to hang out and you're done for the day, and I'll just clean up. I'm like, ah, fuck.
I get the same thing. Like Hannah will not go to bed with a dirty dish in the sink.
Oh no.
Fuck no.
No, neither will
And then
Kim.
here I am. I'm up till like 1 a.m. every night, fucking eating snacks,
Leaving shit out.
making a mess on
Yeah.
the coffee table. And she wakes up and she's like, "Is it possible that you just take them to the sink?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Mm-hmm.
Stop eating peanut butter and jellies in the middle of the night and leaving the fucking leaving the knife on the table. I do that in my sleep. I'm not like conscious while I do it. She's like, "Yes, you are. Stop being lazy." I'm like, ah.
Kim hates if like I don't clean off a knife and I just put it in the sink and it gets all over the sink and she has to scrub it off.
We're the same person.
Yeah, we are.
Do the same shit.
It's bad. I mean, I also think if this is the worst thing I can do, you're in good shape, honey.
You're
Like,
good.
We're good.
You could just make fun of me.
Yep.
Like I make fun of myself, even though this is bad that we're talking about it and consciously noticing these things and not going to change. That's a horrible thing.
I just look what I can do in other ways to offset it.
Absolutely.
Not actually stop it.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm not going to change. I'm going to continue to do this, but I'm going to be good at everything else. God damn it.
I mean, I say that to her all the time because she'll like give me shit for something I've been hearing for 10 years. And I'm like, babe, you know I don't mean these things. Like, we get along
He's
most
like,
of the
I've
time.
been telling you this 10 years, you motherfucker, and you haven't changed. Yes, I have.
Or I'll say, no, I haven't. Can we just get over it? Like, let's just deal with it. Just deal with it.
How many guys out there you think you're thinking the same shit we are?
Oh, they
And
all
the
are.
wives are like, you fucking lazy sack of shit. And we're like, "Ah, it's kind of a guy quality. I don't know. It's real. Well, I will. Okay, so here we go. It is like a guy quality, quote unquote. But women have women qualities as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm noticing this because there comes a point as a young man, whenever you start to develop these, they're just like innate things that happen in your life. You just kind of develop it as you turn into a man. Mm-hmm. Women do the same shit because I'm watching it with Adeline. She's 12, going on 24, and boy, if I get a fucking eye roll again, I'm going to snatch them motherfuckers right out of her face. I was like, did you just fucking roll your eyes at me? No. I'm like, I watched your eyes roll in your head. Yes, you did. She's like, I didn't mean to do that to you. And I'm like, oh, that's just a woman quality. You bitch.
It was reflex.
It's a reflex.
She didn't even know.
You fucking little shit. So maybe it's just that thing where like it happens and like you don't know it's happening, but it's happening because of just like some like ingrained thing as a human being, whether you're a woman or a man, like that just happens.
It's just an instinct.
Men, selective hearing. I don't know what's going on. What happened? I just told you. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. Open your ears. What?
we just have very high focusing skills. Very high. So high that when a loved one tries to get our attention to talk about other important things, we're still focused on what we're interested in.
Oh my God.
This meme, I'm going to read it a third time. What'd you say?
That was the greatest description I've ever heard against selective hearing. It's not selective hearing anymore. Ultra focus.
I'm pretty good at justifying just about anything.
I've noticed.
Shane even said that.
Yep.
I heard he had a conversation with Kim about that.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just...
It's good for Bob. It's good for everybody. It's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Very real. I'm going to bring it up again. That vegan protein's fucking fire.
It's delicious.
The little hangers out on there.
Yeah.
The little gunk.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying that. The consistency got me. That's what it is. I've always done that. Whenever I had a shake on the road, dump a little coffee at the bottom of your shake in the morning. I love that.
Oh, it's like a little additional creamer. And
Yeah. I like it. I'm almost there. Almost there, dude.
Getting close.
It is fucking crazy how this is like. I can't do it.
Weren't you able to put your hat on yesterday? That was a first? Yeah, you got it. Good day. Hello.
Oh, man.
Hey, Swole Bait.
Nice. The Australian.
He heard about our want for the cold brew coffees from down there. Mm-hmm. He's looking into a guy. Might be able to get it over here.
I'd like to see that. Mm-hmm. I'd like to rub it in everybody else's face that they can't get it either.
It's his cold brew coffee that comes in a
incredible.
glass bottle. Like, it looks like a wine bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It is strong as fuck.
It is delicious.
And also very delicious.
There's nothing around here there's no companies that make it like that here. I haven't found them. We've searched for it. Not like that. So Australians do coffee well. They're on top of their game. Mm-hmm. I'd probably say, apparently the Greeks are the ones that are very well known for coffee. That's where Australia. There's a crazy number of Greeks in Australia, like a high population rate.
Yeah.
That's where the correlation between coffee and Australia comes from.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So this cold brew is Australian and absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Now
Hey,
I'm all pumped up.
FarmFed's in Australia now too.
Is it?
Massive Joe's.
Oh boy, I didn't get the memo here.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess then all the Aussies, you guys have FarmFed there. So it landed and got released finally?
Yeah, a guy sent me a screenshot, bought it on
right,
Massive
dude.
Joe's. He's like, I can finally buy all of your
Bro,
products.
do you know when we sent it over there?
It was a long time ago.
We sent it. It went freight 3 months ago because of fucking coronavirus.
Yeah.
So, dude, like that's a fucking crazy amount of shit going and being held for that long.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Yep.
I'm bummed. I'm gonna have to go check Massive Joe's shit and repost it. You know, they posted about it, right?
Yeah.
Of course they did.
They love the flavor. Love it.
Listen.
I love the way Joe does his videos too. He's fucking hilarious.
Joe's a riot.
Yeah.
He's a hustling motherfucker, dude. Hustling motherfucker. I'm shocked right now, actually.
At
The vegan protein.
I know.
I'm legit blown away. People are gonna be like, "Oh, you're full of shit." Nope. The consistency got me. The flavor's good. It does not taste like cardboard. I'm excited to try the fucking the strawberry. Mm-hmm. Yep, excited. There's no way that's gonna fuck with my belly. There's no milk in it. No dairy. Nope. Digestive enzyme.
Vegan.
Can't believe I'm saying that. Punched in the right in the cocksucker. Homo things. That's a gift, Todd. Oh, man. Well, I guess we've been into this for quite some time here. I feel like saying it is good morning because it is early in the morning, but The days are just blending together.
Still
for
feels
me.
like night or morning or
So,
midday.
welcome to the HWMF Podcast. I'm your host, Seth Feroce, here with my heterosexual life mate, Bob, and our punching bag, Shane.
Hello.
You sack of
That's the
monkey
first time.
shit. Making fun of me on the last podcast, and everybody's loving it, and everybody's laughing. They're like, Shane got one in finally. Fuck you, Shane. No, Shane is our IT specialization or junior. He hasn't quite. I'm way in front of him. He's got some time to kick in, but you're learning the ranks. You're becoming a young man. We are very proud of you.
Thank you.
Yep. Maybe you'll start wearing jeans soon.
Maybe.
More than once a month.
Yep.
Buy a pair of boots. Get a truck.
When like in your mind, when do you break the jeans out? Because you do break them out here and there.
Yeah.
What
They do
triggers?
look nice too. You look like a nice young gentleman in them. So
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I haven't actually bought jeans in a little bit of a long time. So they're a little bit too big. Like on the bottom, like they completely go over my shoes. So I need to go buy new jeans.
You
Yeah,
need
you
jeans.
should.
Yeah. And I only
Absolutely.
like buying them in person. So when stores open up,
I
I
agree.
agree.
I can't order jeans
Yeah.
online.
No, fuck no.
so maybe when I get new jeans, I will.
Me
Leave.
losing all this weight, my jeans are way smaller. It's kind of pathetic. I'm kind of ashamed of myself.
If I don't wear a belt, and like the front is overlapping when I pull my belt tight now,
Mm-hmm.
and these are 34s.
Oh boy, what do you think? 32s?
I don't know because
Maybe
I have a pair of 32s that are also too big. Might
you.
be a 30.
Holy shit!
Might be a 30-32.
When the long number's bigger than the waist number.
Yeah.
First time ever.
Ever in the history
Ever.
of my life.
History of Bob's life buying jeans.
Yep. That was a big issue for me as a kid, getting
Bro,
jeans.
I had my
My grandmother would be on like
Huskies. Did you hear? Did you ever hear?
Huskies.
Huskies. I'm like,
Yep.
fuck you and your Huskies. What's husky mean? Means you're a little husky. Fuck does that mean? Little fat, you fucking bastards. Oh, okay.
I know. They used to make me feel good, try to feel good about being husky.
Husky.
You're just strong. I'm not strong, Mom. I'm fat. I can't get jeans. They don't make them as wide as I need them tall.
Oh, no, I wear, like, I remember I was buying, in my bodybuilding days, I was buying 42 32s.
No shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Wow.
To fit my legs.
Yeah.
Fit my legs. I'd have the waist. I have the waist brought in. They'd be all fucked up looking. I had like two pair of jeans whenever I was in fucking in into it thick. 42s. Now I'm like 36s. I'm cool, which is good. They still look good.
I'm going to have to order jeans online. I'm not going to be able to go try any on, I don't think.
I don't know when the stores are open around here.
Oh, no.
Tom Wolf's still being a cunt. He's such a bitch. I'm so tired of. I'm so tired of everything now. Like watching all the watching the news and everything online. How these places were opening up. Like Florida's fucking full swing, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, there's gonna be a rise, a spike in the coronavirus. There's a spike in coronavirus numbers. Like 4 days after they opened up. Meanwhile, they kept us in lockdown because they said it has an incubation period of 14 days. So, cocksuckers, now you're contradicting the words that you said previously. You'll do anything for ratings. How the fuck can you trust these people? Yeah. Sacks of shit.
Well, I saw they just released how it does not transmit easily on surfaces.
Yeah,
it
no.
doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No.
So everything they said
doesn't.
before, they were wrong.
Yeah.
It's continuing to pour out that this is a bag of dicks.
But the whole I'm wrong thing is so nonchalant and quiet. Like,
No. Yeah, I'm not wrong. Like, what the fuck?
we're wrong, but we're not wrong. But we're wrong.
Listen, we're going to keep you inside as long as possible and keep you as scared as possible just so we can do what we want to with you. Fuck you, dude. I feel like this is kind of how America became America. Whenever the Brits were like, we're going to tax you for this. And they're like, I don't think you are. We're going to take your guns. I don't think you are. Yes, we are. Well, I'm going to suggest you don't.
All of us said we're not, so.
It's kind of what's occurring.
Yeah.
I kind of think that how some of these state level governments, it's all on the states now. Trump put the states in charge. It was a move by him. He put the states into it. The states, you run your state. And everybody's starting to see how people are running their states. their state government, and it's like, oh, you guys are fucking your budget. You guys can't balance a budget. You guys have an out of control. You can see you have a power struggle. You can see it. You can sense it. You can feel it. Like Pennsylvania, Tom Wolf. How was his business continue? His small business that he used to own, Wolf Cabinets. How was it deemed essential? And my dad's cabinet business was deemed non-essential. Dr. Levine, whatever that thing is, took her mom out of the nursing homes whenever they were loading COVID patients in the nursing homes. Put her in a high-end hotel. Bitch, are you fucking with me? They're doing it right in front of your face. Sacks of dog shit. And Trump put the states in charge of themselves so people were able to see what these people do. They're able to tell. They're like, oh, so this person here that's doing this, fuck him. Get him the fuck out of office. That's the type of shit that just gets under my skin that I'm like, they're actually doing this, and anybody thinks that it's any other way is wrong. They're doing this to you. Like, they're doing it right to your face and smiling. Did you see Tom Wolf gave Ben Roethlisberger a bunch of shit about getting a haircut?
Yeah.
He got, because his fucking beard was huge and got all fucking lined up and everything, and Tom Wolf was saying, he shouldn't have did that. I'm going to have a conversation with him. Tom, if you call me, I'm going to tell you go fuck yourself. I go to the barber shop. I don't give a fuck. What do you want me to do? What do you fucking think? I'm going to listen to you about some bullshit that is very untrue because the numbers are out now? So, I don't know. It's really starting to irritate me. All that shit, did you see? I posted that thing in my stories about the New Jersey gym.
Yeah.
Opened up and that cop showed up and he's like, you guys are all in violation. And, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then he just left. The gym opened. Well, apparently the next day, fucking people got arrested. People that were at the gym got arrested. So you released multiple sex offenders, tons of people from prison, and then you're filling it up with people that are going to the gym and small business owners trying to cut hair. Oh, man. This isn't a joke, everybody. This is a direct infringement upon your rights. Absolutely. It's not for anybody's safety. It's not for anybody's safety. The numbers are out. If it doesn't survive on surfaces, like the CDC just said, that means that everything that they're freaking out about the gloves, about wiping and sanitizing everything, that's not real. You think they just figured this out? No, dude, they've known this the whole time. These people are highly intelligent. These people are not dumb. They know exactly what they're doing. They're fucking with you. They're pushing us to see how far we'll go. Getting to that time. Fuck New Jersey, too. Yep. Joe Rogan talked about moving to fuck Elon Musk. Just, yeah. Fuck everybody. He's like, open it back up. So, that's my soapbox for the day with that one. But that shit, I don't like Pennsylvania. This cocksucker got to go. We need somebody in there that's a little bit different. We need people that aren't corrupt. That's the thing that, you know what, I was thinking about that in the shower this morning. The amount of corruption is what I have a problem with.
Yeah.
What happened to just being a good motherfucker? What happened to be doing good for the people? Like, this isn't good for the people because the numbers are out now. The numbers are out now, so it's not good for the people. It's just good for an agenda. And you can see it being pushed. It's very obvious. And as a governor, you have to balance a budget. Like, that's your job. That's what separates you from being a senator. You're balancing a budget with your state. You're in charge of the state budget. Why is it that most liberal states can't balance a fucking budget to save their life? Everybody, there is a level of corruption in just about everything. But in my life, I've already seen the corruption. I've sold drugs, did a fuckload of them. Lied to people, stole from people, stabbed people in the back, that whole fucking bit. I've done it all. That's why we do things the way we do. Why aren't people like that? Did you ever wonder that? Why is everybody so goddamn corrupt? Like, what's the gig? What would cause a level of corruption for what would it take for you to be corrupt? I want you to both answer this, like, because we're living in this time where you can see the corruption, right? I'm not wrong. You see the corruption, right?
Yeah.
You see these people, like, you see the bullshit. What would it take for you to be a puppet and corrupt? And everybody at home, ask yourself this question.
It would have to be there would have to be something really bad, like set upon my family or people around me, that like it was like an ultimatum thing. Like you have to do these things and say these things and be this person, or we're gonna
Ruin their life.
We're gonna fuck with your family. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take Kim from you. We're gonna do this. It would take a direct threat against my family for me to do something corrupt.
Not money.
No. Nope.
I agree.
No, not when the moment I started being a better person and doing more good, the more success I had. No way. There is no reason to be a piece of shit to get ahead for personal gain. No way.
I don't disagree, Shane.
I'm agreeing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you think that? I mean, I agree 100%. Mm-hmm. I did say everybody has a price. I've said that before. Like everybody has a price. Like what my price is my kids' health.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like if you did that, if somebody jeopardized my kid's health, I'd probably lose it. I would do some really bad shit. Mm-hmm. The worst of me would come out. But that's probably how you would control someone. That's how they control people for ransom, kidnapping children.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, like that. The health and safety of your family would be that. And it's kind of actually, when you think about it, that's actually what they're doing right now. They're saying that the health and safety of your family is at risk here, when it's actually not, because the numbers are out. Mm-hmm. But they were trying to do that. So that is a control and manipulation technique.
Yep.
But that's how these people that are corrupt. But do you think that there are people that are corrupt for money?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think the number is for most people to be corrupt? Like these, because dude, it's obvious. Like it's blatantly obvious right now with Woof and how much money. Like, look at the turnpike taxes, turnpike costs. Look at our we have the second highest gas taxes in the fucking nation. Western PA, or PA in general.
Yeah.
Highest gas taxes, second highest. Fucking turnpike is got to be like number one, at least top 5.
Bro, it's 40 plus one way, Reading to Pittsburgh.
In a car.
That
one dude that told us about the tractor trailers, bro, $500 one way, $400 one way, or some shit. Are you fucking with me?
Yeah.
So
I'm anxious to see what we
Kim,
get hit with Easy Pass this week.
Yeah, she's driving home. So
Yeah.
So like, where's all that money going? We run a business. We run incredibly successful businesses. We balance a budget. We have to make sure things are in line. We do a very good job of that. What goes on with people that can't do that? Why can some states do it and not other states? I'd love to see their books. When the fuck do I get to go through the state's books? Why do they get to fucking climb up my ass when I want to fucking buy anything? Or if I'm like, oh, like let's look at, buying an investment property or anything, and it's like, well, we want to see this, and this. I'm like, can I see that of yours? Can your bank handle this, or are you guys gonna get all fucking need bailed out again? Or when do I get to go through the state's taxes? I'd love to go through the state's fucking numbers. Love to see the budget. I'd love to. I want to. Federal government, when do I get to fucking investigate the IRS? When do I get to? You mean to tell me the IRS is like, hey, you owe us money. Oh, yeah? How much money do I owe you? Well, we're not going to tell you how much money you owe us, but if you're wrong, I'm going to tell you owe me more. Whoa. What? So you don't know how much I owe you? Well, you got to tell me how much money you've made. Why? Why do I have to do that? Because that's the business of doing business in America.
You're welcome.
You motherfucker. So then I got to tell you how much money I made, and I got to tell you where I spent all my money, and then you're going to tell me whether I'm right or I'm wrong. Yeah. And if I'm wrong, you're going to fucking come at me harder and investigate me and audit me. Yes. So when do I get to audit you? You can't. Even though you're like $14 trillion in fucking debt, guys? When do I get to investigate you? You're fucking my shit up. I'm giving you fucking... the amount of money we pay in taxes is absolutely disgusting. Fucking sickening.
I thought it was wrong.
I think it's wrong every month. I'm like, every month, I'm like, that can't be right. That?
Why?
No. Just us. Like us here. in Western PA, that's what we pay. Imagine big shit. And they're way smarter than us, like fucking Jeff Bezos, finding loopholes, not paying taxes.
I read a thing. Fuck. Did you tag me in that?
I didn't tag you in anything within the last week.
No.
He was pretty confident about saying, I don't give a
Jeff
fuck.
Bezos?
Nope.
Someone tagged me in it that him spending like 1.8 million was like us spending like $1.80 or something like that.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, just because of what he's valued at. It was something crazy like that.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, someone tagged me in it on Instagram or sent it to me. Yeah, so like him spending like almost $2 million.
It gave me like the heebie-jeebies.
It's like going and buying a $2 pack of gum. Is anything even $2 at the gas station?
I don't think so.
No.
Nothing Emmy wants is $2. Spoiled shit.
You can get stuff for $2 at Taco Bell.
Oh my God! Fuck that place, Shane.
You and Taco Bell, dude. That's like...
I think we should try to get a sponsorship for Shane through
For Taco Bell?
Yeah, Taco Bell.
I mean...
Like if
How does Taco Bell stay in business, by the way? All right. Looking numbers
ask Shane.
Because it's amazing.
Listen, how many people actually eat Taco Bell?
I think a good bit.
Do a lot of people eat that?
So based on this room, it's 1 in 3 people eat Taco Bell.
Based in this office, it's 1 in 6.
I have a question. You were just there
Yeah.
after your shoot, right?
Yep.
Did Jay get Taco Bell?
Jay did not get Taco Bell.
Did-
He didn't fold.
No, he didn't. He didn't fold. No, he's not going to eat it ever. It's horrible.
He ate it before.
With you?
Mm-hmm. So Zach. Zach eats Taco Bell.
Zach eats.
Zach's like a child.
Zach's on keto.
He could eat anything.
He is on
he?
keto.
Yeah.
He's doing keto.
Oh, wonderful.
He's lost like 10 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody here's doing it. It's exciting.
It's good for Bob. It's good for everyone.
Kim's on everybody's shit there. She's throwing out
is.
information,
Yeah.
making sure everybody's on it.
Yeah.
She needs things like that to do.
Yes. Yes, she does.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so much better seeing her this way. Like the way she was with school and working full time.
Yeah.
Just fucking. She zooms. Like
That's the
zooms.
cool thing. So we'll get off the soapbox of all the politics and all that shit. All I can say is everybody continue to be a critical thinker. Question everything. Don't fucking take no shit. You're Americans. If you're an American listening to this, stand up. I know what I'm doing here in my area. Like I said, I support my local businesses. I feel very strongly about everything going on. I'm gonna do everything I can to get that motherfucker out of office. I don't want Tom Wolf in there. 2022 is when his election's up. I'm gonna campaign. I'm gonna campaign for fucking somebody needs to go. Somebody's got to get in there.
Maybe you.
I tell you what, with everything going on, with looking at school districts, with watching everything and how it's affect everything around here, after I'm done with my businesses and what I want to do in my life with this, I love gymnastics. Like I love it. I love watching these girls succeed. I have a passion for watching young people succeed because I know what it's like to be bullied. I know what it's like to have success. I know what that feeling has done for me in my life. Like there's no dollar amount that can do that, but you have to have money to do that. You can't you can't build a fucking gym like that with no money. So me and my personal feelings are like I will get involved heavily in the community as whenever I'm done with my businesses in this part of my life and with what I want to succeed with it. Later on in my life, I will be heavily involved in the community. Yes, without a doubt, and it will have a lot to do with our young community for sure. Because there's no dollar amount can replace those feelings and watching smiles, success, hearing stories from parents about what their children are achieving now. Fuck yeah, dude, I want to do it on a big scale. So even though I'm a little bit of a foul-mouthed cocksucker and said about as many fucked up, ignorant things on here about drugs and steroids and all this shit, that doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that that's my life and that's how I lived it. I'm not going to regret anything, and I'm going to continue to go on and do as many good things for people as possible. And even though I say some kind of a little fucked up shit that's a little ignorant, I can't deny it. I don't like corruption. I don't like it. I'm not for it. I want to see success, and I want to see people do good and do a good job. And if it costs me being a little bit of a dickhead, saying some fucked up shit, so be it. Mm-hmm. Fucking America. I can say whatever I want to. Freedom of speech. Right? That's the whole point.
Yeah.
You want to fucking worship whoever, you should be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Not have somebody tell you can't do something. That's why I can't. You want to eat steaks and look at titties, you can do that fucking. Oh, there's all kind of great titty house steakhouses.
You can do it at the same time.
Same time.
Mm-hmm.
It makes America great. You can do anything. You can go into a casino and sit there all day on a Saturday in the fall and bet on college football. That's like a part of our economy. Awesome.
I love doing that.
That's what I mean.
She loves that.
And it supports jobs. The rivers, bro. Thousands of jobs for people that want to go and gamble and have fun. Whoever paid for the casino to get built spent a lot of fucking money. Mm-hmm. House always wins, motherfucker. Good for you. Spend that money. Invest it. That's it. But moving on. Kim. Mm-hmm. We were talking about her and how she is probably she's who I would want as she was a delivery nurse.
Yeah.
She's who I would want as a nurse practitioner being our doctor.
Yeah.
Somebody who is highly intelligent, somebody who doesn't bullshit you, very blunt, no bullshit. This is how the fuck it goes.
Yep.
That's Kim. That's kind of the place that we are with Hannah. With the OB, mm-hmm. That's kind of how it is. Mm-hmm. But like whenever we have her with this, she doesn't practice. She's not a nurse. She's still a nurse practitioner.
Yep.
Just doesn't practice.
Right.
So she's needed things to do.
Mm-hmm.
So she is heavily involved with AMN.
Yep.
She's not coaching people, but she's coaching everybody at this office.
Yeah, she says it's full blown out coaching.
Yes,
yeah,
she is taking care of everybody. So she is on everything. There's not a second that she's not reading, not writing, not blogging, not doing anything. Like she's not active.
Yeah.
She has to be.
She writes nonstop.
All the time.
Notebook after notebook.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
Always has a notebook. Like Kim's writing a book. Probably in a year, she's going to have enough information of anecdotal experience and her own notes to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, Kim's the type of person. She even struggled a little bit with giving advice when we first started everything here with her and AMN and helping me with keto and helping a few of our other employees with keto. She was like, I don't feel comfortable yet giving advice on something that's still so new to me. And I'm like, well, you're over a year into this diet. You've been a nurse for 10 plus years. You're a licensed nurse practitioner. I think the research and the time you put in everything, I'm like, you can feel comfortable being confident in what you're saying.
She's very logical.
Very logical.
Very logical. Mm-hmm. And it's not like, and with the keto diet, the whole process of the keto diet is feeling better.
Yes.
Losing body fat, feeling better, mental thought process, all of that. And Kim was not, she's no skinny mini either.
No.
You guys were heavier for the majority of your lives. She was a huge, big-time soccer player.
Yep.
Her legs are legit as big as mine.
Yep. She's short and jacked.
Strong as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And she found, just like you, she found that this was her avenue.
Yes.
This was the way of life.
Yep.
I mean, she's probably dropped 30 pounds too.
Yeah, probably more, probably almost 40 pounds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the success she's having and how she's documenting everything is why that advice of what she's doing is so important.
Yeah, it's all coming to a head now. She's been writing new blog content for AMN. Mm-hmm. Where to get started with keto. Yeah. You know, the principles behind the diet, all from her opinion and her research. And because everyone's been asking, they're like, where's the plan? Where can I go look for all this stuff? It's all going to be available soon.
Yeah, we want AMN. Our goal with it was for it to be very informational based.
Yeah.
Everything that these products are from AMN will be posted in like very thorough write-ups. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, the information from Kim, mm-hmm. from you, from other people that we're getting involved with this. It's going to be very anecdotal experience written so that you'll be able to read, apply it to your life, converse with Kim through Instagram, send messages. Some of the other people that we want to bring on are going to play a bigger role. Like, those are all the things that we're pushing with this, because most people want information and interaction.
Yes.
And that's what we're pushing with this.
Yeah, and there's it's not the lack of information, it's how it's organized. Like if you try to Google and search for keto stuff, it's so skewed, it's so driven by ads and this and that you don't know what you're reading. You eventually get pushed to something, a product or a fucking upsell, and you're like, fuck, I just wanted to know why am I not in keto after 2 weeks and this occurred.
Yes.
So hopefully it will help. It'll help a lot of people get started, and with any diet, keto especially, it's like it is a trial and error thing for your body.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle change. It is, and it's that sacrifice of your lifestyle to change that for a feeling, for a look, for anything like it. And I can't say it enough. It's always good to experience things in life.
Yeah.
Always. You got to. Just see what it's like. And if you're into it or you want to drop 15 pounds or see how it feels, go from there. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I hated running, and I hated the thought of a ketogenic diet.
I remember you made fun of me whenever I was doing it.
I know.
It was tough.
Yeah. I was just lying to myself.
Little bitch.
Yep.
I turned into a little bitch. Me and keto don't mix. I need pineapples and strawberries and pretzels. I want my fruit, pretzels. And now I guess I'm just eating fucking fish and chicken. Fuck Dr. Prisk. Tell me I can't eat red meat. Once a week, Seth. Okay. All right. Does a 2.5 pound steak constitute as once a week? No. 8 ounces.
That's like a month's supply.
Yeah. But no, I'm really excited about it. As you guys can tell, I'm pumped about everything. It's a good direction for people that this is the way they live their life.
We just have a ton of customers that have been looking for this avenue, or they know many people that don't have a good outlet for good products.
I'm going to be a little bit of a dick right now. I know when I say that, everybody gets, here it comes.
I'm like, here we go.
Other people fuck this shit up.
Yeah.
Like you said, there are a lot of keto products, like the Keto Flow here, BHB salts. There are a ton of companies that skimp on this and make a shit product for a lot of money.
Yes.
This is an easy one to trick people with because people don't know what it's for.
Yes.
So.
This product especially.
Yes.
Yes.
It's expensive. It's not cheap, and there are companies out there that do the upsell thing like this. Like this here, this is a 15-serving container. Okay? Bro, some people charge for 15 servings. They charge like $85.
I've seen 10-day supplies that are 120 plus. So
get the fuck out of here.
Fuck yeah, dude! It's nothing groundbreaking. It's
and I got into the thing with Pat. Like I love fucking with him. Because I was like, are we doing a patented BHB salts? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, I didn't actually know they had them, months ago when we were talking about this. And he's like, yes, absolutely. We have to. That's our MO because we are not able to skimp on the ingredients. So then I go and I start searching. That's how I found out about $85 for fucking 15 servings. And it's not even a fucking patented BHB salt. I'm like, okay, here we go. So therefore, there's that targeted range of people that they're able to fuck with and go after and just murder on the margins.
Yes.
Murder them on the fucking margins. And this is good because I'm going to say this. Any fucking store, I mean, we have 412, so people walk in and say, do you have vegan protein? That's probably one question that every store gets a lot of.
And they hate to answer.
And they hate to answer it because they know one of the fucking vegan protein they have in, it's like, this is not going to taste like this protein right here. Like, FarmFed is delicious, but it has 3 carbohydrates in it, and it's made with dairy, so it's not vegan. People want a vegan protein. You put that in your store, and somebody says, you have vegan protein. I will, they're coming back for it again.
Yep.
100% chance. That was my mindset behind it because we know vegan protein sucks. So, yep, going hard.
That's what we do.
I'm pumped. Also, moving on. we had a nice gentleman reach out and send us some candles. He heard about my Yankee candle fetish. Mm-hmm. It's not a fetish; it's a problem.
It's a big problem.
Vagina candle fetish.
General at her vagina candle. Darcel was in there smelling it, getting all close and shit. Get out of there, Darcel. No fucking employee on employee love. It's illegal. It's in the fucking handbook. But no, this is here. I'll get the gentleman's name.
Let me get one of these.
Yeah, they sent some pretty cool. It's like a farmer's market. You know when you go to a nice farmer's market and they always have the stand set up. So this gentleman here, Mark and Callie, they sent us their candles. Where's the name? She owns North Mountain Candle Company. North Mountain Candle Company. They run it out of their garage. They make homemade candles. They put them in. They just have unique smells. It's like the farmer's market type thing. I thought they were going to suck. I did.
Oh my God.
You know how whenever
delicious.
like you get something and people, which ones you get?
Monkey farts.
That's a good one. So my favorite out of this whole thing here has been sweet tobacco. It's a very masculine smell.
This smells like I'm on the beach.
Oh really?
Like I'm drinking like a.
My allergies are acting.
I'm drinking like a rum runner. Smells like suntan lotion. A little burnt.
That's what it is. A little coconut. Sweet tobacco is my shit. That's the one I like the most. Put it in like your off room, not your living room, but like your small room, like your office, or like maybe you have a cool room in your basement, or like
It smells like something specific.
I can't pinpoint it. My parents had the white room. Called it the white room. It had white carpet and furniture you never sat on as a kid. Like, stay the fuck out there,
Like a
you little
museum
cocksucker.
room.
Yeah, but not. It was just, I don't know why my parents ever had it, but that's the candle I'd put in my room. Like the kids stay out.
I can't figure that out.
It
smells like a food.
North Mountain Candle Company. Oh, it has. There's a masculine scent to it there.
Wild berry cobbler.
I'm not a food candle guy.
I am.
Not, are you?
Sugar cookie. Yeah.
Sugar cookie's like in a class of its own, though.
I can almost taste this one.
Making your mouth water.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love berry pies.
You love what?
Berry pies.
Oh, really?
Like 3-berry pie is one of my favorite pies.
No
Or
shit,
triple
like a
berry.
strawberry.
Yeah, like blackberry, raspberry, blueberry.
Raspberry or some shit.
There's this place in Vermont, this like lady that made glorious pies. Our friends up there would always, when we'd come into town, they'd get glorious pies, and she'd get a triple berry, a chocolate pie, and then something else off the wall.
Chocolate pie.
Yeah.
Chocolate pies are fire.
That smells like the triple berry.
Ooh. This is the one that I would light in the summertime with the windows open.
Mm-hmm.
That does smell pretty good.
It does.
I'm not a food guy. I'm not a food candle guy. Mm-mm. Here's the one that this is called Comfy Coffee. It's hard to. Is that what it says? No. I can't read. The writing on this is hard to. The writing on this is hard to read. Correct?
Yeah.
It doesn't say Comfy Coffee.
What does it say?
I don't know. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. He'll make fun of me. Make me feel bad about myself. Shane over there's licking his chops.
I want to see what it says.
It is a tough cursive.
It is a tough cursive.
Yeah.
I'd recommend that they change the cursiveness of the cursive lettering.
The typography.
It's cursiveness.
Can we get a little less cursiveness?
I want to know what it says.
It says go fuck yourself, Shane. That's awesome.
Oh.
Hold on.
It is. I didn't know.
I just first glance, that's what I thought.
Whoa, this is intense.
Strong
Holy
smell.
hell.
I want to light it because you know how when you light some candles, they don't have the same smell as the candle itself? That's the one. Here comes Shane. Throw it at him.
Oh,
Yeah, it takes a
Takes
second.
minute, yeah.
Cowboy
Cowboy coffee.
Cowboy
yeah.
coffee.
I could see where you got
I was like,
comfy
comfy
from.
coffee.
And-
Maybe it's like a warm.
It looked like that, yeah.
All right, I
Yeah,
thought it was going to be like worse than that.
No, smell it. Tell us what you think. Strong.
Oh yeah, it smells like coffee.
Yeah, it's a strong smell. I
Smells
like
like a cowboy coffee.
I'm excited. I like.
It smells like cowboy coffee.
Like if I was a
So
cowboy.
it smells like nutsack and coffee, is what you're saying.
Yep.
How about I got? Did you see on the live? Cowboys don't smell good.
No, I missed your live completely.
So I went live. I was like, you know what? I got to go on there. I want to tell everybody about what we have going on and just go in and answer some questions. I haven't done it in a while since I tore my tricep. And this one dude asked, he's like, where did Bob get his cowboy hat from the release pictures? And I'm like, Texas, motherfucker. Drove on in Texas. Where else could you buy a cowboy hat?
Yep.
How awesome. I was so excited to answer it.
So I saw that come in, and then I couldn't find him again because I went to look up the name of this actual store because they have like a whole online thing.
Starts with a C. I
I don't think a C. I thought it was an A.
get out of here. I'm gonna find it.
You find that. Texas hat store. Is that what you did, Boomer? Texas store to buy hats.
It's gonna pop up. I'm so pumped. I'm gonna rub it in your face. Yep.
I found it.
Yep. I know what it is.
Me too. Starts with a C.
I know it does.
I know what it is too.
Do you?
I don't know. I'll let you guys say it first.
Cavender's
Cavender's.
Food City.
It's like the first thing that came up.
Yep.
Yeah, so, wow, they have hat care boxes to travel with. Might
Yeah.
need that
I mean,
one.
bro, if you buy a big time hat, you can't go fucking that one up.
Well, yeah, when I come back down, I'm definitely wearing all my gear.
Oh yeah. Fucking Texas. I can't wait to go back to Texas.
I love it down there.
I'm excited. It's gonna be a little hot in the summertime. I don't fucking care.
Bring it
Look
on.
at you. You're thin as they come
I'm-
now. You're like, I'll be running in the morning.
Got 22 miles in this morning.
Okay, Cam.
I'd love to do that.
Man, I want to. I can't wait to get back to training. My big thing in my head that I've had about all this, like with my blood work, getting it done, kind of just having this time to reevaluate everything and have to be okay with losing weight.
Yeah.
Like I've been big. I've wanted to be big and thick my whole life. I'm always going to be over 200 pounds. I'm not going that far. But I know that I want to be thinner, and I'm going to have to change my lifestyle up a good bit. My goal would be to be around 210 to 215, just in really good shape. That's where I'll hang out.
Yep.
No more blasting a bunch of shit, because Prisk was asking me whenever we were talking about everything. He's like, so honestly, like, what else do you take? I'm like, dude, I don't take nothing anymore. He's like, I've seen you pretty big in some of your stuff. I'm like, dude, if I just eat more food and train really hard, I get to like 225 very easily. It's like if I up my test to 750 mgs a week, I'll be 235 very quickly. He's like, really? And I'm like, if I add in shit, I just get harder and nastier. He's like what? Because he doesn't do anything either, but he was a pro bodybuilder, so he was in the shit. He turned pro in 2010, so it's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't fuck with trend no more. And he's like, really? I loved it. I'm like, yeah, dude, everybody does. And I was like, but no more. I was like, I was like, I can't take it. But yeah, I'm not. I have to be okay. I'm. This was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
I know a look I want to attain. Very specific look. V-taper. It's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of the fact that I have to control my diet. After looking at the blood work, and he said that your diet is obviously going to control everything, and I know these things, but like I needed to be told from somebody that I trust and respect.
Yep.
So V-taper, great butt. I need to have a great ass. A little bit more meat for Hannah to hold on to.
That's why I want to look.
Yeah.
I want to look really good in like slacks and a dress shirt,
Yeah.
tight waist.
I'm gonna tuck my shirt in like a cowboy. I need a belt buckle. Sweet, like a Seth belt buckle.
It says your name on it,
don't know.
or just a Seth style?
Just a Seth style, because I'm not from Texas, even though I love Texas. I want to bring... No, I can't do that.
Bring your inner Texan out.
I want to do that, yeah. I tell you what, if I did not live in Western PA, I'd live in Texas. For fucking sure. Without a doubt. Yep.
I like visiting there. It's a little hot. It is a little hot.
It is a little fucking hot there.
Even for Texans.
Yeah, they do say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would want to be like a cowboy on a ranch, though.
I mean, they survive.
Yeah. It's because of their gear, like their hats and their...
Yep. How about Joe Rogan? Did you hear about Joe Rogan?
What, the pod father, as they call him?
So it all started when he started making it on like mainstream news. Whenever he started talking about fucking, they were like, "Oh," he's like, "Fuck this shit here in California. I'll move to Texas." And they were like, "Joe Rogan's going to move to Texas." He just talked about it.
Yeah, right.
He just talked about it. He just mentioned moving to Texas. And then Elon Musk and him having their doing the podcast, and Elon being like, "Fuck California too. These commie cocksuckers." He didn't say that. I'm paraphrasing. That's what I interpreted he said. That's what he said.
I love your paraphrases. Yeah. They're great.
I am just interpreting what they said. That's all. It's real. That's how it happened. Then he signed a crazy deal. I listen to Joe Rogan pretty religiously, not as much lately, but whenever I was outside, I am always listening to a podcast. When I'm riding a tractor, podcast. He has said multiple times that he's like, I'm not really going to sell out. He's like, people have offered me networks, XM radios. They've offered him stupid fucking money. And he's like, I don't need it. I do my own thing. He's always doing it. So this wasn't a selling out because he still has his own gig. He still does his own shit. His podcast, his way. He's just moving to a new platform. Exclusively on Spotify come September 1st. All his episodes, Spotify. No more YouTube. He's not I don't think he's putting on YouTube.
Really?
No, all other platforms will be invalid at the end of the year.
Yes.
Even YouTube?
Everything.
I thought I read that. I wanted
Video
to double
format
check
on Spotify. Yep.
How does that? Do they have a video platform?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I just found out. That's what I mean. I just found that out about this. What's that? Say that again.
Music videos and stuff.
Really?
I'm pretty sure you can find them on there.
Okay, because
I don't know much about Spotify, but I think that's what they can do.
We should probably look into all that. But so that's how I found out that there is that, because they said they're taking it off of YouTube, and I'm like, no shit.
Wow.
$100 million contract.
Yep.
Good for him. How cool is that?
Fucking boss.
For a dude that was hustling as a stand-up comedian 25 years ago, 30 years ago. I don't know. He's like in his 50s now, I think. 52 or some shit. You were a stand-up comedian and hustled the fuck out of it. Fear factor. Hustled Fear Factor. And then you just start the podcast, and I think he said 09, and has hustled the fuck out of his podcast. I could not be more excited for somebody to get a $100 million contract.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That means that he honed his skills over the years for so fucking long and never stopped until he's in his 50s to get a $100 million contract. Bro.
That's the same. Cameron Haynes said the same thing. He's like,
really?
there's no one that deserved this kind of recognition than Joe Rogan.
Abso-fucking-lutely,
Yep.
dude. The dude he's not an athlete receiving, 27 years old after proving himself in a sport and receiving the big contract, which those gentlemen do as well.
Mm-hmm.
But this dude has hustled for decades as an adult hustling, 50-some years old, gets the contract.
Yep.
That motherfucker is so pumped. I don't think he's going to be like, I can sit back and just do this. I think that was like blood in the water type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming harder.
Yeah.
He's going to push harder. I'm a big fan of him. I like him because even though he liked Bernie Sanders, I'm not a big Bernie Sanders fan, obviously, but I like the fact that Joe brings on people that he doesn't agree with and still talks to them.
Yep.
I like that he is able to say how he feels, and not let the outside influence how he's going to speak or think. I love that. That's an incredible that's an incredible trait to have, because that means he's always just going to be him. Even if people disagree with him, even if people say anything about him, that's something I think that everybody should aspire to do, simply because that's how he feels.
Yeah.
Even if you disagree with it. That's what I say. I don't give a fuck what you are, who you are, anything. If we can find a common ground to sit down and talk about something, I'd love to shoot the shit, drink a beer with you. If I can have a smoke and relax and talk about whatever you're into, even if you do support Bernie Sanders and I don't. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you're dumb. I had to throw that in there. And then they're probably going to be like, yeah, you fucking arrogant dickhead. And it's like, no, it's fun.
Yeah.
But I think that that's where we have a problem in society today. And that's why, it's also why he's popular, because he is controversial on some things. But it's, I don't think he has any ill intent.
No, I think he just loves projecting everyone else's views and opinions and experiences, and I mean, they call him a voice of the generation.
Absolutely.
I mean, he is. He's changed a lot of shit about broadcast. He changed everything.
Absolutely. I mean,
people that don't even listen to podcasts are like, oh, I know Joe Rogan has a podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody that does it better or could do it better.
No.
From an educational standpoint. Like, bro, who actually in high school or college wanted to learn about astrophysics? Anybody?
No.
We talked about the stars and we're high as a fucking kite. Whenever out in the country, I'm more into it since I'm in the country than I was in the school, because I look up and be like, that's pretty crazy shit. Joe Rogan brings on those types of people, and they're like, don't just keep talking. Talk 3 hours about astrophysics, and you're like glued. That's incredible. That's insane that was able to do, especially with the vast majority of people having no interest in it. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Find it very fascinating that he's been able to do that. I mean, that's the reason that we have this podcast, and coronavirus kind of fucked our plans up here, but now everything's opening back up, is to bring people on like that. My thing is I want to hear stories from people that do incredible things. So we're almost there, getting people lined back up.
Yep.
I'm excited. Anything good there, Bob? Any deliveries coming in?
Yeah, there's one coming in.
Nice, I'm excited. I have a delivery too. It's a human being. It's going to come out of Hannah soon. I can't wait till this fucking kid comes out. Oh, my God. I could not imagine being pregnant.
Oh, my God, no.
I am fascinated by the human body. Absolutely fascinated. I think reproduction is the most incredible thing that we do as humans, and women are the ones that handle it. They say that birthing a child is the most painful thing that one can go through. I don't know if that's true. I don't know, but I would say that it's the most incredible thing. You are producing a life. That's insane.
Yeah, pretty
Just
nuts.
when you stop and think about it, you're like, at one point you were a fucking sperm. You were a little sperm swimming around your daddy's nutsack. Came out. You were created in a belly in another human being and came out. That concept to me is just fucking incredible. And then you grow up in an environment and you just, I'm fucking floored. I get speechless by it, because the whole process, I have 2 little girls. They're 2 completely different children raised by the same person, and they just came out differently. And now here we go with another life, and I'm like, let's see what happens with this little fucker. I'm so fascinated by it. It's incredible. It's wild that everybody at some point was a baby. You were the most defenseless little thing crawling around on the ground, cute and this and that, and then you grow up to be this thing. Handsome, sharp jawline.
Man, thank you.
Incredible. Shane.
Hello.
But no, don't you find that crazy? It's
Oh,
insane.
yeah, dude.
It's fucking wild.
Nuts.
That's why I'm just so fascinated. I love it so much, and that's what I love about being a dad and just getting with the girls in gymnastics, just watching them grow up. I'm like, you have no idea what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Children are so innocent. They have no idea. I had no idea how mean and nasty this fucking world could be. Had no clue. Had no clue that there was deception, corruption, mean, ignorant, evil, fucked up shit. Because you're just like, I live in here. This is a nice house. I get breakfast when I want it. I get lunch when I want it.
I can talk to myself all day, and it's cool.
I can jump in a pool. I can go swing on the swing set. And like, you're just like all these great things. And then all of a sudden, like as life comes at you, it's like, no, there's mean motherfuckers in the world, and they're going to try and just degrade you and make you feel like shit and fuck with you, bully you, all these things. And it's like, what? It's wild. Mm-hmm. Hannah's like, how do I raise a baby? And I'm like, you just figure it out. You'll learn. Mm-hmm. Like all the cool thing, the one thing I found fascinating as well is like when a baby comes out and it's crying and it's freaking out, it has been inside of a human being this whole time. Mm-hmm. It knows nothing different. So the second it comes out, the cold air is the first time it's ever felt cold air. Freaks out, starts screaming. It's never felt air before. It doesn't know if it's good or bad. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The first time it gets like a finger prick. The first time it gets touched. The first time anything. That's why it's so wonderful raising a child and watching it happen, is because it's the first time it's ever going to experience it. That's what makes it tough as a parent, because you're like, oh, this is the first time I got to tell this fucking, oh, it's so hard. I've loved you for the past year and a half, and here you are fucking up. Now I got to yell at you and whack you on the ass, or, oh, it's going to hurt so bad telling you I love you so much.
This is going to hurt me a lot more than it's going to hurt you.
Oh, absolutely it does. But I just find it incredible, because that's why every parent is like, oh, look at this. It's so funny. You should listen to him fart. It's like, yes. The kid's never heard a fart before. Whether it's the first time or the last time, you still think they're funny. It's incredible. I love it. Crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do with little boy, though.
Little pecker running around.
It's just, once he finds that
pissing
thing,
on everything.
Once he finds it,
that's what I did. I pissed on everything.
Did you?
Fuck yeah. Like, I'd show up in a room full of adults and just piss somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, or like the top landing of the stairs or the bottom landing of the stairs. I'd piss there. Pissed on the couch.
How's Kim feel about this nowadays?
Well, I don't do that anymore. But, I mean, it was something we talked about.
Yeah. Not.
But, yeah, that was my thing.
I mean, that's one of the reasons
I would get naked and then just go piss somewhere.
Jake was in his underwear all the time.
Yeah,
my brother, underwear all the time.
Underwear and a cape.
Jake would tie his blankie around his neck. He had a blankie for way too long.
Yeah,
yeah.
I had superhero jammies.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Spider-Man, Batman, Superman have Velcro capes.
Man,
the cool ones back in the day.
So awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So awesome. Yep, Jake was in his underwear a lot. We called him the Milkman. I don't know why my parents just gave him that name. Probably
that was my old gamer tag.
Really?
Yeah. Back
no
in the
shit.
Day. Yeah, when I played StarCraft. The Milkman. Yep.
That's why I like living in the country. I can just piss off the back porch. I can piss in my front yard. I can piss right when I get out of my truck. I can piss anywhere I want.
Anywhere.
Yep. I don't. That's why I live in the country. It's one of the reasons. Fuck yeah.
Like when you're cutting the grass,
Yep.
I'll just stand off the side of the fucking zero turn.
Boop.
Yep.
Yep. Just hopped off, piss right there. No worries. We're good. Yep. We're fine. Oh, that's the one thing with Adeline. I will say that she will do that. Just pop a squat anywhere. That's from me raising her. Fucking. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna piss out here. Adeline, no, you're like a young woman. You do it. You're right, fucking. What am I supposed to say?
Just go back there.
Fuck whatever. Oh man.
So parched today.
I'm the allergies. Fucking, there is
Getting
pollen all over my house.
It got me during my run,
It
dude. It was
is
bad.
covered. My house is covered right now. It's like I don't trust myself to do any work. No power washing for Seth. No ladder. What am I going to do, get on a ladder and power wash
You do
my
have
house?
a power washer, don't you?
Fuck yeah, dude. Awesome.
I was going to go buy one, and I forgot you got one last year.
You can use it.
Yeah.
Take it.
Cool.
It's ours.
Yeah.
You bought it.
Yep. We bought it. Yep.
You bought it. I bought it. We bought it.
Yep.
They bought it.
They bought it. We bought it.
We bought it. It's awesome. I used it last year a good bit.
Yeah.
Power washed that deck, the house. I'm not getting on a ladder with the fucking power washer right now with this arm.
No.
I can't risk falling.
Nope.
So I got to have somebody. I got to see if somebody does some power washing in the area. Good job.
I'm pretty good.
I need somebody to do a good job. Come in. If somebody needs work and they're a power washer, that's what they do. I need them. I don't need them fucking ripping siding off my house and fucking chipping paint away and everything. I need somebody to come do a good job. I'd love to give them some of my monies. Do a good job. I can recommend you to other people to power wash driveways and sidewalks and fucking whatever, houses. I'd love that. I need that because I'm not doing it. I can't do it right now. If I fell off a fucking ladder, Jesus.
Well, you can't hold that thing one-handed either.
No.
It's got some force.
I'm fucking all light. I lost 15 pounds up there on a ladder using a power washer.
You'll blow away.
Pussy.
Blow away.
What's
out
next?
there.
Fucking schmediums? Schmedium shirts?
I'm on the way.
Yeah, but you
I don't think I'll ever
look good though. Like as you're getting leaner, I only look funky because I'm still I got a little chubby here, getting like skinny fat. I feel like
My waist is thinning out.
yeah,
Like it's less wide, which is good.
That's
Yeah.
supposed to happen.
I didn't know if I was going to lose the fat and still have this thick, white, wide-waisted.
Wide-waisted white guy look.
Yeah.
I'll always
Which I
have.
do. It's short from like under my pec to my waist. Like it's short. So it's
Yeah.
always going to have a little bit of a box look to it.
Yeah, you're white.
Yep.
You're a fat white guy. That's like with me. I'm a fat white guy. I've always been able to. That's the reason I do the vacuum is because it was creating that illusion of having a thinner waist than I do. I don't. Somebody asked Joe Menzel from Massive Joe's. He answers those questions all the time, and they ask the question, does doing deadlifts, heavy deadlifts, make your waist thicker? And he's like, yes. That's like saying like, oh, if I do bicep curls, my biceps won't get bigger. No, they do, and your waist will get wider or thicker, especially if you have those genetics. If you're genetically inclined to have a wider waist, doing deadlifts you'll have a thicker waist.
Yeah.
For sure. Hence me. Like that's one of the reasons I don't do crazy heavy deadlifts. I didn't do it during my career simply because it would thicken my waist because I already have a thicker waist. That's why you didn't see Jay Cutler doing crazy fucking heavy deadlifts. Wide-waisted white guy, and Jay is the king of hiding having a wider waist. That's why you never saw him do a fucking crunch. He only did leg lifts. That's why his stomach. Did you ever see him fucking? How are you 300 pounds with a flat stomach? He was able to control it, and he did exercise that played into that role. Yeah. So when Joe answered that question, I'm like, that was the best answer you could give.
Yeah.
Like if you're more genetically inclined to have bigger biceps, you do curls, I get bigger biceps.
Yeah.
Than the guy that has no biceps or fucking just shit biceps. Same thing with having a thicker or wider waist. Yep. I could do squats and leg presses, and my legs they'll get bigger.
Yeah.
Genetically inclined to have bigger legs. Easy.
It's great doing extensions again, by the way.
Feels so good.
Yeah. I did like 150 reps.
That linear hack squat is fucking awesome.
It's the shit.
I'm excited to get everything built.
Yeah.
I'm almost there. I can do things with this. I'm doing good. Range of motion's really good. I have strength and everything. Boop, 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 boop. I was doing that the first fucking day, all stoned up.
Look at this. Look at this. Good job.
Hey, do we have more questions?
Not yet.
You should look those up. See if we can
I
find
was looking
something.
some.
Yeah.
Nothing is good.
Nothing's good?
No, the internet has
There
stupid
again.
questions.
Man, I got to blow my nose. That's the other thing. You know how hard it is to fucking blow your nose left-handed?
Oh yeah, you can't get a good one in.
I can't get both hands up to my face. It's horrible.
I'm hungry.
Hungry.
So am I.
What are you gonna have?
I'm probably gonna do an egg meal after this.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh, I forgot we have the jerky.
Oh, yeah.
So Ethan from Thrive Jerky.
You have it under there?
Yep.
This is so difficult. Which one do you got?
I have all of them here.
Oh, nice.
But
I'll actually have some.
Ethan from Thrive Jerky sent me 0 sugar jerky, which in the jerky industry, if you're a keto, it's difficult to get something that's even under 3 grams.
My goodness, I got any shit on my face?
No, you look great.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever they sent this, I was like, you don't usually see sugar-free jerky. And that's one thing. You always get a few grams of sugar in like a teriyaki, or there'll be a few carbs, and it drive you fucking crazy. Because whenever I did the keto, I was like, I don't always like eating the meat sticks.
Yeah, right.
Because I don't like the consistency. I like the consistency of this, but it has, this is Thrive Jerky, 0 sugar, meat snacks made modern, 2 net carbs, 60 calories, 13 grams of protein, and low in fat, though, so it's not the greatest thing for keto, like, look, if you're trying to munch down the fat.
Yeah.
But it is a great fucking little snack to have that's great flavor.
Well, yeah, because like this whole, like, I could eat, this is 2 servings in here, but I could have this whole pack for 1.5 grams of fat, 2 net carbs,
Yeah.
and 26 grams of protein.
Fucking wild.
Like on the road.
Yeah, dude, great way. Then they the other one that they sent in here, we ate this one. I did.
I need a little piece.
Derby
here.
City Jerky. This is the pork jerky, but it does have carbohydrates in it. It has 19 sugars. I liked it, but that's still high sugar. Like I will say that Wicked Cuts, Branch Horns Jerky. If you don't need
So
to be on,
fucking good.
Yeah, it's tasty. They do a better job with controlling the carbohydrates. But this Thrive Jerky, 0 sugar. Fuck yeah! Look, it even says it's paleo friendly. Which one is it? There's original.
This is sea salt.
What's this one? This is original turkey jerky.
Oh,
I didn't try the turkey.
We didn't
jerky.
try the turkey.
They had beef, pork, and turkey. I'm a jerky guy.
Yeah.
I fucking love beef jerky. Deer jerky's the shit. Oh, all right. Take a look. A big piece.
Man, good guys. Appreciate you sending everything.
This is good.
Is it? Let me give that a shot.
Good flavor. Like that's the most difficult thing about the keto diet is getting through the sugar cravings the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Once you get through all that shit, though, it's smooth sailing because you're able to reward yourself with a cheat meal every 10 to 14 days. But getting through the first couple weeks of the sugar,
it's tough.
In that complete transition, it's tough to do.
I have after like my long runs, I get such a craving for sugar. Like
Really?
it's almost uncontrollable. Yeah, it's right after my run. Like I crave sweet so fucking bad. Like I'll have aminos like a right away because I need the instant taste of something sweet.
Do you think that's like your inner personality of saying like, oh, I want something sweet, or do you think it's like a nutrition thing?
I thought that was it, but as my runs are getting longer, I feel like I'm just craving sugars. I don't know.
So, question: are you going to give yourself sugars one day just to see what happens?
Yes, I'm going to. As soon as my runs get to like 10 miles plus, I think I want to try to throw some in either like pre-run or some kind of intra like supplement, just for fuel.
Yeah.
Because the fat, doing
but
it with fat, it's not.
But why would you do it if you're having success with what you're doing, like during the run now? Like you are having success with the run, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, tons.
So we're saying post you're having that craving.
Yeah.
So why would you do it during the run? Just because you want to see what happens
Well,
if you
no,
get better?
I'm not going to try it or implement it until I feel like I need it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like right now,
Okay.
the mileage I'm putting in, I can get there no problem without any additional food.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. You fucking surprised me. I saw you running the one day.
Yeah.
I've never ran like that.
Yeah.
You're fucking moving.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's why I'm saying, you're having such success with it. But I was like curious, like you're saying this craving after you're done running, bro. After I'm done a stupid leg workout or a crazy back workout years ago, bro, like I was like, I am gone. I'm cooked. I would do a scoop of carbohydrate powder and then a scoop of aminos. Like I'd like, yeah, dude, I need it. I knew I needed it because of what it did to my body. I couldn't imagine running 8 miles and then not replenishing myself with some type of carbohydrate.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked the question, like, do you think that it's like like your body needs it from that, or do you think it's a mental thing? And it seems like it might, I don't know, because if you're still having success, you're still recovering, and you're not doing carbohydrates, is it necessary?
I feel like the sweetness that I feel like I need, and it's not. I don't need the effect of taking the carbohydrate or the sugars. I just want the taste or the.
Oh, okay.
My palate is like craving it.
Okay.
And I think it's on my long runs. My body gets taxed. My hydration is shit by the time I'm done, and I think it does something with my my taste buds and my palate. I get this like. Well, you do get this awkwardly sweet taste on you from the keto diet to begin with.
That juicy fruit, the
Just
ketoacidosis.
by the time I'm done
it.
running, it is like strong. Like I feel like I almost drank something sweet and I crave it even more.
So I guess I will say this. I'm starting to remember something. I remember I was talking about how I'd eat an apple and then spit out the apple.
Yeah.
I'd like chew on it and spit it out. Like whenever I was training for the show. I remember doing that. And I needed something like that. I need that sweetness because I was in ketoacidosis because not like I was trying to be, but I remember my clothes smelling like juicy fruit and fish.
Yeah.
And it was because I was using ketones as energy. It was ugly. It was way past that though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I feel very fueled for everything. Like I'm not too depleted during my runs.
What sweetness would you go for if you did?
Like if I gave in?
If you gave into it, what would you do? Drink or eat, or what would you do? I guess that's the answer. We'll answer it very quickly here. The question to my answer will be answered quickly with your response of what you would want.
Yeah, something crazy.
Like gummy bear?
Yeah, like candy or like a Reese's peanut butter cup or some kind of instant, just overly sweet, and not like a lot. Like it doesn't take much for me to be satisfied.
No way. So if you ate a couple gummy bears, it'd be like, oh, there it is. Me, I'm be devil's advocate on everything when I ask questions, because after a workout, that was my go-to. After a crazy workout, was always carbohydrates and aminos.
Yeah, and I don't like food right after my run.
Fuck
like
no.
I'm like an hour after my run, I'll eat.
Yep.
And I don't eat much before my run.
I couldn't imagine. No.
Like the night before, I'll eat a bigger meal, like a fattier meal, and then what I've been doing most days if I run in the morning, I will drink a shake. I'll have a shake an hour and 20 minutes before my run.
What kind of shake?
Like protein powder, peanut butter, some coconut milk, a little bit of water, maybe some egg whites if I want to add some more protein in there.
Protein.
But I'll do that shake at least a full hour before my run.
Okay.
Because it's already digesting. It's already absorbed. I
mean, that's how I ran all my shit.
But I can do something light like a shake still take a pre-workout before I run, and my stomach's fine. I get done my run, it's fine. I'm not running to the bathroom.
Functionality.
So
what you're looking for.
Yeah. I'd rather not eat something solid before I run, being on this diet, because I notice the moment my stomach feels too full, I'm not good running. I'm not good throughout the day.
I was just thinking of like, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I ran everything I did.
Yeah.
But I just laugh because I'm thinking like, oh, like what you considered your shake and what my shake was is just completely fucking opposite.
Yeah.
Like whenever I was getting big 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
when I was like 243 fucking jammed, I woke up, do fasted cardio for 40 minutes. My first fucking meal, my shake, was 8 ounces of egg whites, cup of ice, 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter, half a cup of oats, some fruit, whether it be a banana or some berries, 2 scoops of protein powder. That shake alone was around 600, 700 calories.
Yeah.
That was my light shake. I was like, my belly's going to feel great after this fucking shake.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? 700 calorie shake. And I'm like, yep, I'm good. That's my light. My belly's feeling good.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wild.
I was drinking those too.
I know, but it's just how like the thought process behind it. And to be honest, it was a light shake.
Mm-hmm.
I did 40 minutes of cardio. I trained for 2 hours a day. And then I might do something else in the evening that was active. Bro, I was eating fucking 5,000, 6,000, 4,500 calories on the regular.
Yeah.
My cheat meal were 1,000 calorie items, like multiple of them. Nuts. I look at that now and I'm like, how the fuck did I do that? Right now, I'm eating so light, it's disgusting. Like, I eat salads. Had a fucking vegan protein shake this morning. Like, what are you doing, Seth? You're a disgrace. You fucking disgrace. But then
You
I'm like,
feel better.
oh, dude.
You feel better.
Listen, I was a fucking madman. Like I said in the beginning, when I was discombobulated, I was catching my bearings from not getting any sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was just a madman. I am. That is in me. I do dumb shit. I'm notorious for just dumb fucking shit.
Yep.
Oh, take 2 Anadrols a day, see what happens. Fuck it, let's take 3 and see how it goes. Well, I'm guessing that nothing good is going to occur. No shit. But I'll never know until I do it. So, like, maybe I always enjoyed pushing the envelope. Always. I always thought I was this mama's boy. I'm not. I feel like Stu from Hangover 2. Except I don't get fucked in the ass by Asian hookers. I got a demon inside of me. No, semen, Phil. I know. No, remember? You remember that part?
Fuck yeah.
I just, but that's, I know where I got it from. My dad was like this. I didn't think my dad was an OCD wild man. Fuck yeah, he was. He thinks he's gonna live forever. By the way,
He might.
no, he's fucking.
I think
not.
he's gonna.
That dude has lived just like me without the gear. He has had a wild life, and that dude has had 2 hip replacement surgeries. He's fucking had 2 hips. And it's still like, he still thinks he's perfectly fine and going to live forever. I'm like, dude, no, you're not. You're as wild as me. I'm not living forever.
What's he been up to? What's he been doing?
He's still working. He's still working. I'm getting the fucking I'm going to retire thing at the end of the year. I'm hearing that shit. No, you're not. My mom said she is. I'm like, I think my mom has had it up to here with his shit. So she's probably going to.
Yeah.
We'll see what he does. I'm excited. I want them to.
Yeah.
I'd love to be like, hey, how about if you guys retire, I'll send you on a vacation. One that you won't come back from for a while. But if you don't, you don't get it. I feel like I'm like their parent now. I get to give them shit. Because that's a cool thing about being in this position, and I'm really excited about being able to do these things, is to do things for my parents.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about, what would you do if you hit the lotto?
Mm-hmm.
Like this whole thing with my arm has made me realize I want to do things for my family and for people, and it's something that I really enjoy. So like my parents, like if they do retire, I am going to do something really nice for them. They deserve it.
Yeah.
I have wasted so much of their money over the years as a child. Like just everything, you name it, I've done something dumb, and they've supported me. And they've always looked out for my best interest. Even whenever I was like, oh, I'm going to do AAR and Axe and Sledge, and they're like, you're stupid. And but I'm going to do something when they retire. I will do something very nice for them. They deserve it. They're two of the hardest working people I've ever met in my entire life, and they do a lot for their family, their kids. They've always put their children first. So we'll see. Might be this year. It might be next year. With my dad, it might not ever be ever.
This is working forever.
What am I supposed to say? I'll probably do some of the same shit. I already do some of the same shit as him.
You for sure do.
I'm fucking him to a T at times, and I kill my
It's
kills me. Fucking Greg Feroce Jr. over here. What the fuck my kid's gonna be like? Oh man.
RPM.
Little Seth Jr.
SJ.
He's gonna be a riot. Little fucking torpecker. Redheaded ginger fuck. Oh, guess what? He'll be one tough son of a bitch. Be 5'6", red hair, one mean little fucker. Fire crotch. Damn right, you want some of this fire dick with it? He's gonna learn all the tricks. Gotta love it. Good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
These questions suck.
He's got nothing.
I was looking for like 20 minutes.
Shane's gonna get fired today. You're fired, but I need you to go to your office and do work. I'm telling you, you have failed at this, but I do need you around, so keep working, please.
Yep.
I know.
We need question box.
We got to do something. I don't want to ask people for questions. They're way fucked up.
Oh, yeah, they're bad.
Yeah.
No.
What's up with the UFC, Shane? We'll ask you that.
Yeah, so
Anything
there's supposed
happening?
to be a fight night on May 30th, which if you look up UFC fight night, there's not one scheduled.
No?
It's going to be Tyron Woodley versus Gilbert Burns, I think, main event. I never heard of Gilbert Burns.
I was just going to say, I don't even know who Gilbert Burns is.
But it's supposed to be May 30th, taking place at the UFC Apex in Vegas. They said the fight's on, but there's no card yet, which is weird. So it's in 15 days, and no one knows who's fighting. Yeah. And then UFC 250 is on June 6th, which is Amanda Nunes versus some girl I never heard of, but she's 8-1. Amanda Nunes is going to eat her alive. That card sucks. I looked at the card. It's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad card.
How's there a card on the 30th and nobody knows what's on it?
Because it's a fight night, and they're just going to throw it together, I think. I don't think they'll have a problem throwing it together. I am worrying that card might be a little bit better than 250, because like the 250 card's not good.
Poopy.
It's not good.
All right. We'll ask us about this, about UFC. That was a big piece of jerky. So much meat in my mouth right now.
Oh, my God.
What do you think about John Jones fighting Francis Ngannou? Didn't they say it's a title for the baddest Negro on the planet?
I think that's what John Jones said, yeah.
Didn't I read something somewhere that said that?
I think it's a smart fight for the time.
Listen, I think it's going to be one of the greatest fights in a while.
Yeah.
But it ain't going to last long.
Francis
Ngannou catches that motherfucker, it's over.
I have a hard time. I like John Jones a lot, but I also like Ngannou. I have a hard time seeing Jones go up to 230, 240, and he's going to lose his athletic ability putting on weight like that. And somebody said that they might cap it, like cap the weight. I don't know if they'll cap it.
What are you going to do, cap Francis Ngannou, who's 6'4", 260 pounds of shredded fucking meat? That dude's massive. He's already in shape at 260.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if John Jones would win, but even if he loses, it'll just show him where he stands with the heavyweight, like going up and fight heavyweight, like fight Stipe. He beat Cormier, but Cormier also doesn't weigh 265 pounds. And he's not as tall as John Jones. Ngannou's as tall as John Jones.
Ngannou is the scariest person in the octagon.
Mm-hmm.
That guy is an animal. He just keeps getting better. I don't think he hasn't been hit in how long?
Yeah.
You also don't know how good his jaw is. Like, there's that weakness, and then it's like, well, what happens if his jaw is really good? He drops fucking bombs on people.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he tapped Rosenstrike, and the dude just melted.
Yeah.
It didn't even look like a huge, massive connection.
I don't know. I think it'll be a really good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Jones, apparently that's the Twitter battle right now. Those two want to fight, and I think it'd be great because I don't think there's a person that's, if you're into UFC, if you're into fighting, you're ordering the fight. You're paying for it. That would be one of the because John Jones is hands down the best person, pound for pound, the best fighter ever, pretty much. I don't like him because I don't like the way he conducts his personal life. But hey, when in Rome, you do your shit. It's America. You do whatever you want. But Francis Ngannou, out of control. They want to fight.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I think Ngannou would get a hold of him and just beat the fuck out of him. He's massive.
Yeah. I think
He's too big, too strong. Like, the hits. I don't care how fucking tough you are. John Jones he's been defending the title for what, like 6, 7, 8 years or some
a long
shit?
time.
So he's fought the best of the
What's
best.
he weigh, John Jones?
He would fight at 205, light heavyweight. So he would suck down. They say he walks around like, what, 225, 230, and then sucks down to that weight. Ngannou gets in shape at 260.
Okay.
So if those two would fight, that's like the whole thing. And I'm like, listen, I don't think so. John Jones has been fighting at this level for so long that if he gets hit by, like when he had problems with Thiago, right? Wasn't that dude's name?
Thiago Santos, yep.
Yeah, he was kicking that dude was beating the shit out of him. And John Jones didn't want none of it because we were in what? We were in Houston whenever we watched it on the phone at the bar.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm on Ngannou. I want to see the fight. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for just about any fight that's like that.
I'm going to take Jones.
McGregor's going to fight again. I can't wait for that. Fight somebody. He's just such an arrogant cocksucker.
I want him to fight Ferguson.
I don't know.
Justin Gaethje won't fight him. Gaethje wants
to fight
Khabib.
McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
Gaethje needs to fight McGregor.
Yeah.
I'd want that fight before Khabib.
Yeah.
I'm just not into Khabib anymore. I respect him as a fighter, but I'm just not into watching him with anything just because it's been a while. He got suspended, and then the whole thing with Ferguson, and I respect his whole decisions with everything, but I'm just not into him anymore. No. I'll watch it. I will buy the fucking fight. I will watch it, but I'd rather watch McGregor and Gaethje. Yeah. Just because they're both mouthy and all that shit.
There's a few fights that need to happen.
I just want entertained right now. That's all.
That's it.
Put the people in the stands. Put all that. Let's get entertained. Let's go. I'm ready for everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to go somewhere. I just want to go.
I'm ready. Once the baby comes out and we're situated and all good, I'm ready to travel everywhere. I'm ready to go to I'll go anywhere. I'll go to Florida. I'll go to Texas. We'll go out west to Rexius. We'll go up north to Bala and Boston. Let's go places. Let's do fun shit.
Fun stuff.
Fun stuff. I like that.
Summer's here.
Trimmed up.
I'm
gonna shave my balls again soon.
Yeah.
Good.
There you go.
I'm a fucking hairy animal back here. I can't just.
Yeah, I don't know how the hair just started on my back.
I don't know.
It's like a little patchy.
Yeah. Oh, it's patchy as fuck back there. Crazy.
I can't see it.
You like that smell of that candle, huh? You can't have it. Which one is it?
It's Cowboy coffee.
Oh, you can keep that one. I'm okay with that. You're not touching sweet tobacco, though.
Nope. I want to smell it, though.
Tasty shit. All right, everybody. Right now, Shane didn't do his job, and we don't have any cool questions to ask. Nothing.
No.
You don't got nothing. Unprepared. But anyway, thank you for listening. This was a great podcast. I enjoyed it. I hope you did, too. Keep fucking shit up. I was going to say, if you're an American, pay attention. If you are in your own, wherever country you are from, pay attention to what's going on. Always critically think. Be a good motherfucker in your community. Stand up for what you believe in. Be a good person. That is at the end of every day. We have the American Made Nutrition release tonight, May 21st, 8 p.m. This is the relaunch. This is the big relaunch revamp of American-made nutrition, all natural everything. Yeah. No artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners. That is the route we went. You're not going to find better vegan protein. If I fucking like it, it's got to be pretty good. Kind of a critical prick. It's okay.
Got to be one of them.
Hannah's, I can't bitch about nothing at home. Everything's great. But that's it. Try out Thrive Jerky. We really like it. If that's, again, zero carb, you know, we're supporting the whole vegan and all natural movement here, the keto movement for Bob here. He's had such success with it. We hope that you guys become better as well. If you're into keto, go ahead, search American Made, follow Bob, follow Kim, follow The Journey, follow Kenny. He's fucking still inspiring people to run. If you haven't listened to that podcast, go listen to Kenny Lehman's podcast. It's outstanding. Such a good guy. And, bro, if you hit him up, he's going to respond.
Yes, he
is. And he's going to tell you how good you are at something. Mm-hmm. He'll give you a nickname probably. He's
great at hashtagging stuff for me. He's like, I got tags for days for you, bro.
And one more thing before we leave. Listen, the whole going into stores and asking for 10% off or a hand job was a joke.
Oh, is it getting out of hand?
It's getting out of hand. Okay.
Oh, Bob wasn't there for that yesterday.
Apparently,
I wasn't.
Apparently, people were going into a lot of stores and saying, "I was told I'm going to get 10% off or a hand job. Which one's it going to be?" Like, I got messages about it. Lauren from 412 said, some dude just came in and said he's either getting 10% off or a hand job. Seth told him. And I was like, oh my God, everybody, you can't go around saying that to women.
No.
Don't do it.
No.
It's for guys only. Don't say it to
Yeah,
girls.
right. Bust balls if it's a dude in there. Don't be saying, Jesus.
I was like, and Lauren being her, like, you know, she's fucking like, okay, you want a fucking $5 hand job? You want to squeeze the shit out of your dick. You ain't going to like it. Do you imagine that? Like 10%. I get 10% off my $40 protein. And you're like, well, you're either getting 10% off or a $4 hand job. Oh, boy. I don't want to feel what a $4 hand job looks like. Fucking grab that fucker.
Nope. Yeah, it was a joke.
Been beating the shit out of it. If it's a guy, yeah, ask him. Don't do it to the women. That's offensive. That's too far. You might get your ass kicked for saying something like that.
Yeah, you might get kicked out of the store.
Yeah, if you know them, maybe, but don't do that shit,
No,
please.
don't.
It was a joke.
Fuckers. We do that, though.
Bro, whenever I started getting messages about it, and then Lauren called and said this, like, Seth said that I'm giving out hand jobs now. And I'm like, no.
That was hilarious.
Oh, my God. Too much fun. I love you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I love everything we got. I love what you guys support us. Thank you for everything. Enjoy the weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah. Do something cool.
Make sure you do it. Make sure you do it. Enjoy it. Hope you guys spend some time with your family. Get together. Friends, family. These are always the good ones. This is the good time, and make sure, again, thank a vet, appreciate what you guys have, where you're from, what you do, and support your local communities. Can't stress it enough. Fucking A, everybody. Thank you.